Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. One started, and off we go from Northwest Stadium. There's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They send a man in motion. From the 25 on 2nd down. Cut on left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Textbook, gets rocked, hit him in the short field. It's a deliberate once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Giants ready to punt, so they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to break him down. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. And he'll set up the play action. They're able to drop him. The big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
Trying again, following the sack. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs. And the plan you got to have, it's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The coverage team is there as he feels it. Almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 18-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Give right side to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Dart.
Tack on the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Gano ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That run may not have got you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Staying with Eckler. He's down. Looks like they made a stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. Get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
From the 38. Quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Daniels. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like. Not that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Eckler. Now right there is the sign that could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Daniels. Complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders will each pay dirt for the 1st time this game. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. This finds Bellinger. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Going to the outside by Dart. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They just get the play off. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. First down from the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Motioning him from the slot right. Dart gonna throw again. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Now Daniels off the play action. He's got a man left. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Look on the Toronto Eckler. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in a second after cutting the lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown.
Picking up a run like that does for everybody. For the play call, for the old lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk. They'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Elbow play action. Here's Dart. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Down now, here's Dox. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Struggling to center it. Would like to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. A costly penalty flag there as that turns 4th down into 1st and 10. On the give, here's Eckler. And across the 50 and start pushing on the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. at the 47-yard line.
Win the rep, let's go, right here.
From the 47. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Here's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Daniels setting up the play action. It's a big slide downfield to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
All right, set now, first and 10. This goes backwards on first down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
Throwing from the gun here. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
So they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Long try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devondre Campbell. And the Giants make the most of the interception, returning this up to their own 25 before going down. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Luke Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So it's second down coming up.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. He fires one deep down the middle. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last one, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, 3rd and long. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. It's Bobby Wagner.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, here's Daniels. Sets up the screen, Ember. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, here's Eckler. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Commanders with work to do on 2nd and 12. Daniels back to throw. A screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. The pitch to Tracy at the middle. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
It's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action with Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he's trying to make something happen. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Runs him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
And it's 3rd down.
Throw on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. he did. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. And suddenly a chance to take the lead re-enters the picture following that penalty. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. This throw is caught. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Dart going to throw again. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 17.
Ready to send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. On the gun, it's Daniels. It's another first down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
One final shot before the half. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 28-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Now was intended for Deebo Samuel. And it's going to be second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The throw again on second down. Daniels. He's got Brown on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to pick this up with it. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Behind the line of
If
scrimmage.
only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 16-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Go play action. Here's Dart. Completed over the middle. No yak this time. They got on him quickly. Down at the 32-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Trying the right side with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and just 2 to go. Tracy. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Start to cross Beckler. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
27-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, Daniels. He throws the first over the middle. And he's taken down. It's a 40-yardage on that play.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Daniels now on first down. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's in the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Action now with Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got this quite the game here, Harden, as he finally is brought to his side.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Trying the inside handoff to Engler. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders taking the lead some in the third. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4.
Commanders 24.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 39. Catch made over the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop. A nice completion gets him across midfield. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Design bootleg here. Buying some time right. Has his man, it's Tracy. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. With the gun this time, here's Dart. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, here's Dart. Has the in route complete. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Come up, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating for that kind of result?
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants now lead by 10. Down a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 24. Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Run begins with a run. It's Eckler. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. And he can't get there, but what a game. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
And the Washington 1st down.
Here's Krosky here. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Face a very important 2-point attempt.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. He can't reach the end zone. That would trim the lead to a field goal. Instead, they trail by 5.
Commanders 30. That's game to kick off for Washington.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Giants take over first and 10.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
Darts out of the shotgun. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down.
This is Tracy. That second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
They go right back to Tracy. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Hyatt going in motion right. They run. Here's Tracy. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
He was brought down.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for third and 6.
And it's third down.
Here goes Doc to the air. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants. Stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Commanders 30. To kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Connects on the crosser. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. It gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Second and 8. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Not that many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16. Offense up to the line pass.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
On the 16. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 4-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders need to score quickly. So from the 3, here's second and goal. Daniels. Crossed underneath to Eckler. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Again, right side to Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. One of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. And look to throw it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stops at his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Giants will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll run it with Devin Singletary.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's Tracy. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
It's on target to Johnson. And he has the Giants' first down. It's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as with that, we sign off from D.C.